Hello guys, how are you doing? Good to have you back on Fluently Speaking with Balata. Today we're going to be doing something really interesting. It is interesting for me because I'm also learning these new words. These words are weird and funny enough, they are in the dictionary, only that they don't get to be used most times. And I'd like you to tell me at the end of the video which of these words have you heard before and which of them are you hearing for the first time in this video. All right, let's set the ball rolling. Okay, the very first word is this word, Balta. Balta. It means to dance clumsily without any particular grace or skill, but usually with enjoyment. This is one thing that describes me perfectly because I really do not know how to dance, but most times when I give it a try, I try to enjoy it as much as possible. And I know it describes many people out there too. You might not want to tell yourself the truth, but the truth is, we, the Balturers, know ourselves. So in a sentence, that would be, I really do not know how to dance. What I do most times is to balter. So balter is a word you want to include in your vocabulary when necessary. Next is this word, the fenestrate. The fenestrate. These words are actually interesting to pronounce because as I'm learning them, I'm also learning their pronunciation. The fenestrate means throwing a person or thing out of a window. So using that in a sentence, you could have, BC annoyed me so much, I felt like defenestrating him. As if I can actually throw someone out of the window. But of course, sometimes you get that angry and you say things you cannot possibly do. Now, this next one is definitely my favorite, and I am most certainly going to be using it. So if you hear me use it, it won't sound strange to you. So I'm bringing it to you now. I'm informing you now so that you don't get surprised or get lost for words when I use it. So it is nibbling. Nibbling, and it simply means the gender neutral term for nieces or nephews. Isn't that interesting? So instead of saying, how many nephews and nieces do you have? You could just say, how many nibblings do you have? So it's just like the sibling term for nephews and nieces. Isn't it? These words are exciting me because I am someone who loves to try new things. I love to get opportunities for improvement, for growth. So, nibbling, a word you most certainly want to add to your vocab. Next is this word, griffonage. Griffonage. Griffonage means careless or illegible handwriting. And you know, of course, this can describe a lot of many people's handwriting. I know a number of them. You can mention them if you know them in the comments. And people that, you know this thing they say in Yoruba, Adie Kowi Oyinbo Kati. You can mention them in the comment section and run. And to use that in a sentence, I could never understand Titi's griffonage. It means the writing is so illegible that I cannot make sense out of it. Next is Dysenia. Dysenia. The state of finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning. The state of finding it hard to get out of bed in the morning. If you have this one, I don't think you're ready to work. So you could use it in a sentence. Sorry I'm late. I had Dysenia this morning. That's not an excuse anyways. You should always work out your schedule, plan your time. Next is this word, whippersnapper. Whippersnapper. A whippersnapper is a young and inexperienced person considered to be overconfident. We all have or have experienced, have seen, have worked with, have lived with these kind of people at one point or the other. You know, those people that feel that they really do not have the experience, but their confidence is up there. They feel that they can give answers to every question. Stop being a whippersnapper, young lady. How many of you remember discombobulate? Discombobulate is one of the words I mentioned in my last video where we talked about weird words to add to your vocabulary. You can watch that right here and get yourself updated. Okay, discombobulate simply means to be confused. Oh well, this is all discombobulating. I am so discombobulated right now, I don't know what to do. Frank got so discombobulated by the news. Okay, before we move on to the last one, have you subscribed? Make sure you are subscribed to my channel and please tell others about it and give me a thumbs up, of course, if you like this video. Okay, and also remember that you have to let me know which of these words are your favorites. Which of them have you heard before? Which of them are you learning for the first time in this video? Okay, the final weird word we're going to be talking about today is snollygoster. Snollygoster. Now, a snollygoster is an unscrupulous, untrustworthy person, someone who is untrustworthy. Well, she said she couldn't work with John because she discovered he is such a snollygoster from her last experience with him. All right, guys, this is where we wrap it up today. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. I really do appreciate you. I'm not just saying it, I appreciate you from my heart. Okay, so please remember to subscribe before you go and watch my other videos right here and right here. Bye.